You know, all through this drama between YUL, EDOCHIE, Judy Austin, and May that they dragged into it, we have not seen ever, when I say ever, May in close proximity, like what you are watching with any man. Right now, YUL EDOCHIE is running helter-skelter. You know, there is one thing for you to flaunt your babe, your girlfriend, your ekwensu, your Enugu bag of rice and all of that. You know, I think people have reduced the extra aliases that they attach to Judy Austin. Flaunting juju all over social media, sitting down on that their bed, you know, the bed that the hotel room that they broadcasted their last online service, wrapped up. In fact, there was one of these that she even sang. I didn't know that Judy Austin has nice voice. So Judy Austin has nice voice. If you see the way she sang on TikTok, she sang on Facebook, she sang. Now they are not making money like they used to. In fact, I even heard that their Facebook has been demonetized. So since they do not have huge followers on YouTube, YouTube is more or less like a no-go area for them. Once they type their name, what pops out is unbelievable. So they decided to chart a new platform. Anyway, that is not what we want to talk about now. That's not what we want to talk about. Before we proceed, like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to bless this channel, to encourage us to do more. Kindly tap on that thanks button. The one with the love, you know, the love and the dollar sign in the middle of it. Tap on it. You'll find super chat, super thanks, and super stickers. Just do something for this channel to encourage us to press further. And to those that have done so, I really appreciate. I just do not want to call names. I mean, you have been wonderful. You have been wonderful. May God replenish your pocket. May God replenish your pocket. Well, here we are. Maybe YUL EDOCHIE is going to say that May did not request for permission for this one, because YUL EDOCHIE is running helter-skelter, because she posted all these on her social media, and YUL EDOCHIE is going gaga, like, so this guy has benched her. Look at her face. You know, there is nothing that YUL EDOCHIE did not say. You know, there are, you know, this type of men, you know, the men that oftentimes do not like, they get angry when they see their ex or whatever is, you know, those type of men, they like to bench other women. But when they see a man with their own, they get angry. They imagine all manner of unimaginable things, to a point where YUL EDOCHIE started describing the face of May. Like, look at her face. Her face looks like she has just been benched. Look at how oily. Look at the face. She has just been benched. I know. This is how her face used to be after benching. YUL. I decided to put your picture with Judy Austin on the other side. It looks like Judy Austin also has been benched now. So everybody can bench when they like to bench. What's the big deal about it? She looks like her face has also received some benching. So what is the thing? What is it? What is it? YUL EDOCHIE. Well, someone should quickly check up on YUL EDOCHIE, because we don't want to hear that he has been rushed to psychiatry or rushed to some emergency unit, ICU or whatever, because he cannot take, he can't take what is served. He served his own with evidence. You know, there is a difference between she's accusing me, he's accusing me. He served his own with evidence. His evidence is even being contested. Like, let us do DNA? Is this for Mr. Obasi or what? Well, YUL EDOCHIE, obviously, he became, unsettled. He became ruffled. He could not package himself anymore with this picture and video on social media. He started ranting, but it is actually a business arrangement. And even if there is anything extra between it, she is not married to YUL EDOCHIE anymore. And with all that YUL EDOCHIE has presented here and there, if she wants to, of course, she can do and undo. I don't think that there is anyone out there that will say, hey, why did you? Oh, why did you? No, she's not answerable to anybody. Anybody at all. She's not answerable to anyone. She's actually back from, a business arrangement where she posted it. She posted it and she talked about it like, oh, if you want a flawless skin, radiant. And she made it clear that she went out with the MD of the brand that she is marketing. As you all know, she will not be involved in any brand that will not fly. And moreover, whenever she gets involved with a brand that has not flown, she will definitely make it fly. And this particular brand, they have a portion of it for babies. And she kept on talking about, if you want your baby to have that flawless, soft skin, she kept on promoting what she was paid to do. So people started asking YUL EDOCHIE, did you read the caption of this, or you jumped into it without thinking? You just jump into it like, the world is coming to an end. How dare? I said I want polygamy. She refused. She must want polygamy. Well, regardless, it is not something that is new. She might even be benching the guy. The thing is this, is she not free to bench whoever she wishes to bench? That is the question, isn't it? Obviously, she is free to bench whoever she wishes to bench. It's as simple as ABC. So YUL EDOCHIE should get used to it. I mean, after all, you are the one that that progressed this idea. You are the one that put out this idea of Odogu and Isimili and Ejiofor and whatever Millie. You put everything out there. What were you thinking? What were you thinking when you were doing all of those things? Like, oh, she should just relax and look at you like, oh, you are the Odogu, you can do whatever you like. No, come on, man. Come on, man. People are saying you should go sign the divorce. I'm kind of thinking, you see, is it that Judy wants YUL EDOCHIE for himself alone? Yeah. Yeah. So this idea of polygamy, they both know that it will not work. It's not going to work. Maybe YUL EDOCHIE sold the idea of himself, overrated himself to Judy. And Judy felt like, what does she do? Does she have a job? And YUL EDOCHIE is like, I am the provider of the family. I'm the one doing everything. Well, friends decided to rise. Family decided to rise to make sure that they empower May. Now, I know some people might be like, oh, she has her private businesses. Of course, obviously, she has one or two things that she's involved in. And moreover, her family are also behind her solidly. They are helping her out, making sure that things work here and there. But, there is this reduction that comes when you get hit with this kind of news. Like, oh, I'm not saying maybe she has not been suspicious here and there, but she never knew that YUL EDOCHIE was going to go this route, and announcing it on social media, declaring Judy Austin her second wife, and also introducing a child. You know, it's like a double hit. And also, while she was like trying to balance herself a little bit, another tragedy struck. You know, all of these things, it disturbs and kind of imbalances you in whatever it is that you're doing. But friends and family stood up. We stood up. Why? To support humanity. Not because we're against polygamy. There are rules to that. Rules of engagement. You just don't do anyhow. And men that even do anyhow, men that do anyhow, they don't announce it on social media. I'm talking about men that have substance. These are they are the beginning and the end of their family. They have money and they also have influence in the society. They have money and influence in the society. They can, without even whispering, thousands of people are they have already come on their knees for them. Those type of men will not go on social media to announce. Even if they decide to pick someone else out there, they will still introduce and say, hey, look, I have another woman. She has children. So I want you guys to arrange welcoming. You know, it's not as if it's the best thing, because these things comes with conflict here and there. But if you meet a man and you know this kind of man, this is what he does, and you are ready to step into that man's life, you should be ready for consequences. Yeah, you should be ready for consequences or whatever it is that happens along the way. The thing is this, regardless of how rich a man is, let us be sincere. Forget those people that tell you, we are all at peace with ourselves. We are all together as if we are brothers and sisters. No, of course they are brothers and sisters, like they are one. I'm talking about polygamy. I'm talking about polygamy. I'm talking about polygamy. You see them talk this way. We are like one. We are united. It's a lie. It is a lie. Whenever you find 3, 4 women and children, there is no way one of them will not have some ulterior motive. One of them will have some unsatisfied request, and she will turn it on anyone, any of the women. Like, it's because of this one that he decided not to do it for me. It's always complicated. It's not always an easy thing. Always complicated. Always complicated. Children will rise up. I mean, let's say the children of the first. They will rise up against the maybe the last woman that their father decided to bring in. Oh, he's giving her too much attention. How can he have done this? Our mom struggled. Even if the woman did not really work. Like, at least she added value. She did 1 or 2 things. And the man might be like, what value did you add into my life apart from giving birth to children? You had house help, maid that I paid for. I was already settled before you came into my life. You know, there are different stories. But whatever it is that you want to get involved in, understand the consequence and also the rules of engagement. So YUL EDOCHIE, know this and know peace. See you guys in the next update.